Hey there, good looking. Wanna see what we got cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine and swing on into my kitchen, good looking, and we'll get cooking. Today, we're gonna be canning out some whiskey sour jelly. So, let's go ahead, swing on into my kitchen, and let's get started. Well, good day, YouTubers. You know what time it is. It's whiskey sour jelly time. Alright, we're going to be using the jam and jelly maker. And you're going to be needing 6 tablespoons of lemon juice. Six tablespoons lime juice. 1.5 cups water, and the 1/4 cup of your favorite whiskey. Well, everybody who knows the Pleasure Lady knows it's always been Jack for her. And then usually you would use a package of liquid pectin, but, well, here again, Pleasure Lady's in that predicament, and I do not have any in my pantry to go and grab. So I have to make a substitution for that. Well, I already showed you that video, and I'll be sure to put it up in the iCard up above. And we're going to be using 2 tablespoons of our pectin in the place of the 1 package of liquid pectin. Alright, now let's come down here on our jelly button. We're going to increase it to 30, and we're going to push the enter button. Now, put your cover on, and I'll see you in 4 minutes, and that's when we're going to be adding, you know what, the sugar. And the jam and jelly maker will be sounding off at any time now. Okay, and there it is. Now, let's go ahead and add our sugar, which would be 4 1/4 cups of sugar. Oh my God, does this smell so divine in this kitchen? Put your cover on. Let the jam and jelly maker do its little magic. And in the meantime, while that's doing its little magic, I want you to sit there and have your hot water bath canner going. I had to turn mine off because it was boiling and I didn't want to make a noise during the video. So I know my water's already hot. And I also want you to slice up your orange here. And if you were just watching the Sutton Days live show, I believe it was Mandy. She was talking about these jars. And I do believe you can get these jars that have the pretty little, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, twirl design in the jar itself. I believe these are available at Walmart. But us ladies tonight we're talking about these exact same jars. The jam and jelly maker went off. I sliced up my oranges, as you can see, And with the two ends, I went ahead and I zested it up, and I'm going to allow that to dry, and then I'm going to put that in one of my seasoning jars for orange zest. So with all that being said, I'm going to sit there and take my lid off my electric hot water bath canner, take the diffuser out, let's put our canning funnel in, grab a ladle, okay, before it gets too full, I want you to sit there and grab a stemmed cherry or two. It's up to you. If you want one or two in your jars, it doesn't matter. And then I want you to sit there and take your orange and push it down. Let me turn this. So your cherry is emerged down underneath the orange. And now go ahead, finish filling it up. You want to leave 1/4 inch head space. Let me grab my debubbler, and I'm going to just sit there and push the orange all the way down. Grab my paper toweling. I'm going to remove my funnel. Dip my paper toweling. I have vinegar back here in a bowl, and now run your paper toweling that was just dipped into the vinegar around the top of your jar. Grab a one canning ring, not ring, lid, I'm sorry. Rough night with the girls. I think they were dipping in the Jack Daniels, to tell you the truth. I mean, if you could have heard some of the conversation as I was canning this, oh my God. And now I gotta watch the rerun. Okay, now we're gonna sit there and put this in the hot water bath canner for 10 minutes. But before I put it in, let's show you the beauty of this little baby. Alright, this gave me 6 half pints. I have them all in the hot water bath canner here. And now, let's go ahead, put the diffuser down inside the canner. Put your lid back on. Now we're going to bring this back up to a hard boil, and when it's at a hard boil, we're going to start our timing process for 10 minutes to use up in my whiskey sour Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce. And oh yeah, before I leave, take this vinegar that we were dipping our paper toweling in and go ahead and dump that into the water. It'll just prevent cloudiness going onto your canning jars. Alright, my timer's going off. So let's go over here, turn off our electric hot water bath canner, and now we're going to leave the jar sit inside the canner for 5 minutes. Okay, our timer went off, and now it's time for us to remove the whiskey sour jelly. So let's grab the first one and bring it out. Now do not tip them as you are removing them. It's alright if there's water on top, that water will evaporate off. And there you go. That's how easy it was to make whiskey sour jelly. Now if you like what you saw here today, please go down, hit that like button, please go up above and hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell, that way you'll always be notified every time the Pleasure Lady here puts out a video. And most of all, thank you for taking the time, stopping by and watching my video. Y'all come back now, you hear?